Skep to bum do you do. Hey guys, how did I find out about that rumor of the world that was gonna roll me, huh? How'd I find out? I'll tell you how. Cause somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. Thank you. So what did the wood pickaxe say to the diamond pickaxes in the shed? He said, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. One time I saw Jeff Mom and she was looking kinda dumb. Hey, how does your mom masturbate?
Oh, fuck.
With her finger and her thumb. Get it? So I was making a sign on an island and I made an E after the H, and then I made the shape of an L. Hey, where did I come on your mom last night? On her forehead. So I was jerking off years, right? And then the years start coming and they don't stop coming. So what did the guy do when he really wanted to go back to the rules? Well, he went back to the rules and he hit the ground running. So a blind guy, he avoided one of those amusement parks, and but he thought he would be able to make him see, but it didn't work because it didn't make sense not to live for fun. Got him. So seeing is a sense. So this guy was taking a test, right? And his head put all the answers in. But he failed the test. You want to know why he failed the test? Because your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So this guy was gonna die, and he was really sad. You want to know why he was really sad? Because there was so much to do, so much to see, but he died. So there's a bunch of kidnappers that are sitting around in a board meeting, and they're trying to figure out who they're gonna kidnap. And the one guy's like, well, we should get the Backstreet Boys. And then the other one's like, no, we can't get the Backstreet Boys. We're not going to do it. And then the other guy goes, so what's wrong with taking the Backstreets? So this guy jumped into the Grand Canyon. What did the guy say to make him jump into the Grand Canyon? He said, you'll never know if you don't go. So he jumped. So what did the light bulb say to the broken light bulb that made him cry? He said, you'll never shine. And then he started crying. So what did the glow stick say to the other glow stick that made the other glow stick cry? He said, you don't glow? Ha! And he cried.
For real though, an erection lasting more than 8 hours must be fucking terrible. Because imagine you just finished railing this fucking chick, alright? And then like 7 hours later, you go pick up your kid from fucking preschool. And then the teacher sees that you have a fucking hard-on in the middle of a preschool. Like, what are you gonna do, man?
You jerk off.
I'll tell you what you could do. You could... Look at this photograph! What do you say to get out of a police interrogation? You say, there is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. And then you get out.
Yeah!
Your mom, Jerry, your mom is so fat that the only person in the entire world who can fuck her is Ocean Man. Won't you take me by the hand, take me to the land that you understand? Ocean Man. Fuck you, Jerry. Hey, let's all do some impressions. This is my impression of our current president, Donald Trump. Eclipse, where? Oh, my eye! You guys ever hear the story about the guy who got scared by a rock? Hmm?
Nope.
Pretty sure it went a little something like this. Rock. Why is it called the Pick of Destiny? Cause it's the pick of destiny, child. Get it?
What is the Pick of Destiny? The pick of destiny.
Fuck off.
What the fuck?
Why is it called the Pick of Destiny? Cause it's the pick of destiny, child.
What do you call a Pick of Destiny? The pick
What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
Why did the man cross the road? Because it's the pick of destiny!
Why did the seaman cross the road? Because you wore the wrong pair of socks that day. Dope.
What do you call a cow with no legs? The pick of destiny, child.
I had like the biggest like booger up nose. It was fucking massive, and I couldn't get it out. So you know, when I was trying to pick it out, it was the pick of destiny.
Fuck off.
One time I was in gym class, right, and everybody else was getting picked, but when they picked me, it was the pick of destiny, child.
Oh my, what a fucking meme.
Why do walruses love a Tupperware party?
Pick destiny.
Because they're always looking for a tight seal.
What the fuck?
One time I was ice climbing, and I used the pick of destiny, child.
Shut the fuck up with that shit. Playing sport the other day,
Playing sport.
you know how you choose between two teams? I was the last person, they picked me. It was the pick!
What do you call a cheap circumcision?
The pack.
Half off.
So a miner killed somebody. It was the pick of destiny, child.
Wow.
So there was a basketball game, and there was a basketball player that needed to make the shot to win the game. So they blocked and screened a defensive player from the ball handler to allow an open shot, and he won the game because it was the pick of destiny, child.
Oh, Christ, that's so oh my god.
So
He got kicked.
there was a golfer, and he didn't want to play the golf. He didn't play golf anymore. So he just picked up the ball and conceded the hole because it was the pick of destiny, child. Don't look up pick in the dictionary, please don't. So a guy's at an apple orchard, right? And his boss is like, if you don't pick the best apple in the goddamn orchard, you are fired. So he went out and he grabbed the right apple. He picked the right one. It was the pick of destiny, child.
How did you start this?
I don't remember.
What's the difference, hold on. What's the difference between a priest and a rabbi? A rabbi cuts them off, and a priest sucks them off.
So I was playing Minecraft, right? And I needed some tools, and I made myself a shovel to dig some dirt, you know? And then I made another tool, and I used it on a stone, and I kept using it, and it led to diamonds, so I guess it was the pick of destiny, child. I didn't get the diamonds, though, because it was made of wood.
What's the word that defines detaching and removing a flower from where it's growing? The pick!
Fuck me in the ass, Bill Murray.
What do you call a sex-crazed gay cannibal?
What?
A headhunter.
So I was trying to eat some food. I didn't like the food very much. And this guy was looking at me eating the food. I was eating it really slow, just like little pieces at a time. He was like, man, you're eating that food like it gives you purpose. It turns out, it was the pick of destiny.
It was her first sexual encounter as well. I put my pants down and she was like, what the hell is that? And I said, it was my pick! Thanks.
Of destiny.
One time I was petting a dog, and I was petting the shit out of that dog. And that dog, I put my hand near the dog's face, and it gave me a lick on my hand.
I had work earlier today, but I didn't go because I was feeling sad. Of destiny.
Oh no!
What breaks when you give it to a 2-year-old? Their pelvis.
Oh.
One time, my friend Jerome, he has an afro, and he needed to comb it, so we used a pick of destiny, child.
What do you say to your sister when she's crying?
What?
I don't know what.
Are you having a crisis?
Oh, get up.
So I was driving on the road, right? And my car spun out and I hit a wall. Cause it was slick of destiny time.
If a woman sleeps with 10 men, she's a slut. But if a man does it, he's gay. He's definitely.
One time the lights were off, so I turned them on and the switch made a sound. It was the click of destiny, child.
So, my girlfriend, this is actually not a joke, this is just true. My girlfriend broke up with me because I stole her wheelchair. But I knew she'd come calling back to me. Thank you.
Hey, I live in Florida where the hurricane hit and our electricity went out. And I needed some light, so I grabbed a candle and I lit the wick of destiny, child. All right, so one time there was an orchestra, right? They were gonna play at a really famous venue. It was across the street from a pub, and then it'll get stuck and he'll stop the orchestra. We'll get plenty of time to get pissed. So he'll be like, "Oh, that's perfect." So they tied the score shut and they ran across to the pub. And so though they were getting drunk and they were playing the symphony there. There was a long rest. It finally ended. And then the bassists come back. They are pissed. They are just plastered, right? They are going crazy with how drunk they are. And then a trumpeter, he looks over to the violinist and he's like, "You think there's a punchline to this song?" And I was like, "No, it's a trick of..."
What do you call it when two assholes have sex?
No racing babies.
Fucking assholes.
So a Jewish man's at a pool, right? He gets a boner and he runs into a wall. What does he break?
What?
His nose.
The rules! You aren't allowed to run at a pool. Bazinga!
Front page of Reddit today, mate. Everyone, I saw that.
Fuck.
9/11 was an inside job. Infowars.com.
Oh yeah? Well, if 9/11 was an inside job, then why were the planes outside the buildings? Bazinga!
I never thought about it like that.
One time my boy Holy Diver was down by the Midnight Sea for too long. And Dio came by and said, "Holy Diver, you've been down too long at the Midnight Sea." Thank you. What did the Backstreet Boys say when they got back from the store?
Backstreet back. Alright.
They said, "Oh my God, we're back again."
God damn it.
Ha! Tricked you. So this guy was staying at the YMCA and he had fun. You want to know why? It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's true. It's true. Oh yeah, well your mom's so fat that if she was at the Charlottesville rally, no one would have died. Bazinga!